What's the funniest thing you believed as a kid that embarrassed your parents in public? When I was 6, I was convinced that pregnant women had swallowed watermelon seeds, and that's how babies were made. My mom never bothered to correct this because she thought it was harmless kid logic. Big mistake. We're at my aunt's baby shower when my very pregnant cousin Rachel walks in. The entire family is there. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, family friends. I immediately run up to her and yell, "Rachel, why did you swallow so many seeds? Mom said only to swallow one." The room goes quiet. Rachel looks confused. "What seeds, sweetie?" "The watermelon seeds. That's how you got the baby in your tummy. But you must have swallowed like 50 seeds because your belly is huge." My mom's face turns red as everyone starts staring. "Maybe you should spit some of the seeds out so you only have one baby instead of 50 babies." Rachel starts laughing, but I'm not done. "Actually, Rachel, I have a really important question about your seeds." "Oh no," my mom whispers. "Did you swallow boy seeds or girl seeds? Because at the grocery store, they have different kinds of watermelons. So maybe they make different kinds of babies." My dad tries to intervene. "Emma, maybe we should—" "Wait, Daddy, I need to warn everyone." I turn to address the entire baby shower. "You all need to be really careful about watermelon seeds." 30 adults are staring at me in horror and fascination. Because if you accidentally swallow seeds, you might get pregnant when you don't want to. And if you swallow too many, you might have twins or triplets. My grandmother, who's been quietly sipping punch, suddenly chokes. "And Uncle Mark," I point at my mom's brother. "You should probably stop eating watermelon completely because boys aren't supposed to have babies." Uncle Mark nearly spits out his drink. Although, I continue thoughtfully, maybe that's why Uncle Mark has a big belly. Maybe he swallowed seeds by accident. Uncle Mark looks down at his beer gut while everyone tries not to laugh. "Emma!" my mom hisses, but I'm on a roll. "Actually, everyone at this party needs to know the truth about watermelon seeds." I climb onto a chair so everyone can see me better. "If you're eating watermelon today, make sure you spit out all the seeds. Unless you want a baby. And if you do want a baby, only swallow one seed." Rachel is now laughing so hard she's crying. "Emma, how many seeds do you think I swallowed?" I study her belly seriously. "Maybe 3. That's why your tummy is so big. You're probably having triplets." "I'm only having one baby. This stops me cold." "Only one? But your belly is enormous. Babies grow really big before they're born." "Bigger than watermelons?" "Sometimes." My mind is blown. "So you only swallowed one tiny seed and it grew into a whole person?" "That's one way to think about it." I turn back to the crowd. "Everyone, good news! Rachel only swallowed one seed, so she's only having one baby. But the seed grew really, really big." My cousin Jake raises his hand. "Emma, what happens to the seeds after the baby is born?" "Oh, that's easy. The mommy probably spits them out at the hospital." That's probably what the doctors are really doing, helping mommies spit out the leftover seeds. My Aunt Susan can't contain herself anymore. "Emma, where do you think daddy seeds come from?" "Daddy seeds? Yeah, don't daddies help make babies too?" I think about this very seriously. "Oh, daddies probably grow the watermelons that have the seeds. That's why we need both mommies and daddies." Uncle Mark pats his belly. "So this is my watermelon garden?" "Exactly. You're growing watermelons for all the mommies who want babies." By now, the entire room is in tears from laughing. Rachel hugs me. "Emma, you're going to be the best big cousin ever." "Thanks. And Rachel, when your baby is born, save the seeds so other people can have babies too." My mom finally explains human reproduction to me that night. But for the next year, every time we ate watermelon, I carefully spit out every single seed, just in case. Mom tried to convince me that my theory was wrong, but I wasn't taking any chances. What if the doctors are lying to protect the watermelon industry? I asked her seriously. "Emma, that's not how conspiracy theories work." "But Mom, think about it. If everyone knew the truth about watermelon seeds, wouldn't that hurt watermelon sales?" She stared at me like I was a tiny detective who'd uncovered a government cover-up. "Sweetheart, sometimes the simple explanation is the right one, or sometimes the complicated explanation is more fun." To this day, I still check watermelons carefully before eating them. Some childhood theories are too important to abandon completely.